Many scientists claim that the secrets of the way our brain works hide behind the sense of smell. When I was 5, I first diagnosed as anosmic. The sense of smell is vital in our everyday lives. It is a major component in our sense of taste, and it has a wonderful ability to create memories and bring them to the forefront of our consciousness. It warns us against danger and affects our mood. It also has quite a bit influence in our sexual attraction and coupling. Now, imagine a world without smell.
Life without a sense of smell, as we know from people who report this experience, is non-trivial. You lose a lot of the hedonic components of the world, that is, what's pleasant and unpleasant, information that's critical for us in food, for example, in nutrition. You lose a lot of danger signs that we use through our sense of smell without even noticing on a regular daily basis, be it the smell of gas or the smell of smoke or the smell of chemicals. But more importantly, perhaps than all this, is that you lose a major cue that we use in social interaction. So people are constantly using their sense of smell in social interaction. We're smelling each other all the time, even though we're not usually quite aware of doing so. And if you lose this cue to social interaction, then you're losing a lot of important information. I find that these people who are anosmic, who never experienced an odor in their life, nevertheless appear to have a brain response to the odor. In other words, their brain knows that there's an odor there to some extent, even though they are not aware of this. Now, if this is the case, then it should be relatively straightforward to teach the person what their brain already knows.
I started working out twice a day to sharpen the sense, to build up experiences of sense, and to be exposed to unpleasant and pleasant smells. I learned the smells through the pairing of compatible smells, sounds, and images. This process allows me to learn, understand, and distinguish between different levels of pleasantness, and it is very significant today in my understanding of the world. With the knowledge I have gained, I started to live in a world full of odors. I don't mean I became an expert in scents, but I did learn to use them. I amplified the smells in my world and around me. I listened to my own smell.
So what we intend to do in this area is develop a device that provides these individuals with some external feedback, or biofeedback as it's often referred to, regarding the presence and quality of the odor in question. That is, in the simplest of terms, while they would be exposed to an odor, they'd be exposed to some other sort of signal, be it auditory, visual, tactile, or other, that would inform them of the presence of the odor, and this would teach their brain, as it were, what the odor really is, and hopefully may lead to some sort of plastic process by which, at the end of, they would be able to discriminate the presence or absence of odor.
My childhood memories are poor and based on pictures and stories. They were never burned in my mind accompanied with scent. I felt that something was missing in my personal history and my experience of the world. Over time, I gathered my past through pictures and videos. I mapped different situations and environmental components to others. I started a restoration of memories and built a scale of my past smells. I passionately learned about the world in which I lived, as well as my identity. The last few years have changed my life. Step by step, I learned to use this mysterious, wild, and primitive sense. My personal research and the knowledge that science has provided has given me enhanced sensory experience and utilization of abilities related to sense. I scatter different scents artificially for interpersonal communication. I use my abilities to influence social situations. More remains hidden than revealed in this field. And if all the secrets of the way our brain works hide inside the nose, we should expect many more surprises. We just have to remember our abilities to train the senses before we abandon them in favor of nanotechnology implants that may increase the sensory experience, but may also blur our identity.